Congratulations, you've been following everything that I've been telling you to do on this channel, and now you're actually starting to book in more calls. But now a new problem arises in business. The calls that you have on the calendar are not actually showing up. What do you do about it? Over the next couple of minutes, we're gonna break down exactly how it is that you can increase your show up rate by adding in this one simple page into your funnel that will drastically improve everything. Let's jump into the iPad, let's break it down, and let's get these people to actually show up on a call for you. The tool that we're talking about today is called a confirmation page. And over the next 4 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how it is that you can build one out for yourself. It's super simple, but it's very, very effective. A lot of people, after you book in a call with somebody, all you get is just a confirmation email. Confirmation email is a part of the confirmation sequence that you should get, especially if you're going to be someone who's going to be selling a high ticket product. So let's go over what the confirmation page structure should look like and how you can implement it into your business today. So after someone books in, right, they should go directly to the confirmation page. Okay. The confirmation page will look something like this. Confirmation page will first and foremost have a headline. The headline should relate back to the action that they took on the booking page. Okay. So for example, if someone books in a clarity call with me, my confirmation page says, "Congratulations on booking in your clarity call." So what we're doing is we're pretty much just affirming the decision that they already took. All right. It's important to note though, when someone is in the phase of booking in a call with you, what they're pretty much doing is that they're scanning all the information that you have on your funnel, all the information that you have on your landing page. In that mode, what they're pretty much just looking for is confirmation to take the next step, which is to book in the call with you. After somebody gets to the actual confirmation page, now they're in a different type of consumer mindset. What they're pretty much looking for is for somebody to confirm or answer their doubts. So this is exactly what the psychology behind the confirmation page is. What we're going to be doing is after we have our headline, which is this guy right here, okay, we're then going to have what's called a confirmation page video. Okay, excuse my drawing here. I am not the greatest, however, it serves the point. The confirmation page video is designed to answer their questions. It's designed to put them at ease, and it's designed to help them understand what the actual call with you will look like. So this is a structure that you can use for your confirmation page video. So the first thing that you're gonna mention on this confirmation page video is going to be the purpose and the outcome, okay? Remember, every single person who has now booked in a call with you is skeptical to actually show up on the call. Before, they were just scanning, they got something that said, hey, you know what, this is actually worth checking out. Now, they want their doubts to be answered. So first thing you want to touch on in this video is going to be the purpose and the outcome of the call. And you always want to relate things back to this right here, back to the headline, because you want people to show up. Because you're watching this video right now because your show up rate is very low. The next thing that you want to do is talk about how you can get the best results in the program. This is super important because you pretty much want to tee them up so that they are going to be getting the best results in the program. All right, the third thing is that you want to specifically mention who this is for and who this isn't for. Because if you don't mention this, you may have people who actually show up to the call who really aren't a good fit for the program. The goal of this is to not pressure them into making a decision, but it's to really affirm the avatar. Once they've actually watched the confirmation page videos, they are going to be so qualified that the only thing that you have to decide on this call is whether or not they are a good fit for the program or not. The fourth thing that you should be talking about on this confirmation page video is mention your results. If you want to take this a step further, you actually could go about showing your actual refund rate or your dispute rate. This right here is something that elite level people do. You could say something along the lines of this. This right here is my Stripe account. Over the past year, we've worked with over 100 people and we've gotten them this result right here. This right here is also my dispute rate, which is less than 1%. If you show somebody who's skeptical on the other side, the amount of trust, amount of like balls that you have to have in order to do something like that makes the other person really respect you. They show up to your call, they say, wow, this person's gotten this many results, they've only had one dispute, I know exactly what I need to bring to the call in order to be successful, I know exactly what I'm gonna get on this call. Now the only thing left for me to do is to actually decide whether or not I want to move forward or not. So make sure that you include this within your confirmation page video because that's super important. And the last thing that I would do if I were you is I would actually link to what's called breakout videos. Breakout videos are pretty much a list of videos that are made around the most frequently asked questions that your prospects typically have. So if you're somebody who's in the coaching space, some questions that people may have are, how is this different? Another question that someone may have is there a guarantee? Another question that someone may have would be something like, how does the system work? What you pretty much want to do is find the most frequently asked questions that people are having about your program, and just kind of like how Neo was dodging the bullets before, like as they were being shot at him, you pretty much want to do something to that extent as well. You want to answer the questions that people are going to have before the call, and you want to have done your research so that way you tee yourself up to have a super easy and super seamless sales call. The way that this entire page will look like after you have these breakout videos filmed will be exactly like this. You have the headline, which is pretty much confirming the action that they took on the funnel. And then after you have the headline, you then have the next step, which is going to be the confirmation video, just like this right here. And then below this confirmation video, you want to have the breakout videos. That's gonna be topic 1, that's gonna be topic 2, that's gonna be topic 3, that's gonna be topic 4. And then what you can do after you have these breakout videos right here is you can go below that and you can also add a testimonials section. So you can do just 1 right here, 2 right here, 3 right here. These ideally are different testimonials than the one that you had in your funnel. And then what you can go on to do is also include a frequently asked questions section. So this confirmation page will allow you to use buyer psychology to your own advantage so that when people show up to your sales calls, they are already bought in. But just be mindful, however, a good confirmation page is just the first half of the equation of getting people to show up onto the call. What you need in addition to a good confirmation page is a good confirmation sequence, and that's exactly what we're gonna cover in the next video. If you like this video, then I think that you're gonna like this one right here, so be sure to check it out, and I'll see you on the next one.